Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Market Misfits. Today, we're going to be going over this interview, Fox News with BlackRock's Larry Fink. Let's take a look at the coinmarketcap.com and see what we're looking at for the total market cap. So, for the total market cap, we are sitting at $1.67 trillion. Bitcoin's at around 42,378. We are up slightly on the day, down 24 hours, down on the week. Let's take a look down here for XRP. We're actually up 0.92% on the day. We just saw a sharp jab down. We're going to definitely be taking a look at the technicals here. On the 24-hour, we're down 1.5%. And then on the 24-hour, we're near break even here. So let's take a look at these articles. And then there's another article that we wanted to check out, and it's going to be also about XRP. So XRP ready for mind-blowing $1.2 quadrillion transactions, $10,000 price incoming. So make sure and stay tuned in. You're not going to want to miss this. Let's get into this article, then we'll take a look at the price action. Analyst hints at XRP ETF coming and a price of 24,000 per XRP. So we saw Forbes yesterday with the price prediction of near 60,000. Now we're looking at this one saying 24K. We're going to see another one later. In a recent Fox News interview, BlackRock advisor Larry Fink on Fox Business, the crypto community was left in suspense when the question of an XRP Exchange-Traded Fund ETF was raised. The dialogue went as follows. Gasp. How about an XRP ETF? BlackRock advisor Larry Fink says, I can't answer that. So this is what the speculation is this response. This cryptic response has sparked speculation and excitement within the XRP community as they eagerly anticipate the possibility of an XRP ETF following the recent regulatory approval of Bitcoin spot ETFs. So since the Bitcoin spot ETFs were approved, and now it's like, okay, well, what's next? And so with XRP being the only one with legal clarity and financial use for institutional use case, all eyes are on XRP. So on January 10th, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission SEC granted access license proposals to 11 Bitcoin spot exchange traded funds ETFs. Notable names like Grayscale, Bitwise, Hashdex, Valkyrie, BlackRock, BZX, VanEck, Invesco, WisdomTree, Franklin, and Fidelity received authorization to list and trade several shares of spot Bitcoin. SEC Gary Gensler referenced a court loss in 2023 as a contributing factor that prompted the approval of these filings. So this is all green here. We're seeing positive, but we're seeing at the same time, we're seeing the price of XRP go down. And so we have been talking about this, why this might be happening, of speculating why that might be happening. So we'll continue on with that in a minute. Amid this development in the Bitcoin market, key figures within the XRP community, including Panos Makros, a well-known crypto author and co-founder of Anados Finance, believe that an XRP ETF is not just a possibility, but inevitability. Makros recently tweeted an XRP ETF is only a matter of time, expressing optimism about the potential for a similar investment vehicle for XRP. So, what's this mean? I can't answer that. He didn't say no, it's not there. He said I can't. He said I can't answer that. So that's very vague. But I think with all the excitement going on with what happened with the Bitcoin ETFs, and everyone looking at XRP, you know, I think that the people are just really anticipating the XRP ETF. So we've seen a fake ETF for XRP get posted for application, and that was false, obviously. Man, we found that out right back, real fast. And then we've seen false news come out right before the Bitcoin ETF came out. We saw on the SEC website, the Twitter account that they were approved before it was actually approved. You just got to be careful when you see this stuff. Always check and do your own research. But just wanted to go over that real quick as I've not seen that before. Let's take a look at this article here. So this is just 22 hours ago. XRP ready for a mind-blowing 1.2 quadrillion dollar transaction, $10,000 XRP price incoming. In a groundbreaking move that has sent shockwaves through the financial world, Ripple Labs has officially become a member of the prestigious International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA. This strategic move places Ripple in the company of financial giants like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, symbolizing not only a significant milestone for the company, but also a transformative shift in the traditional financial landscape. Ripple's ISDA membership, a game changer. Ripple's inclusion in the ISDA is more than just a symbolic gesture. It's a seismic shift in the perception of all digital assets within traditional financial circles. The move not only solidifies Ripple's position in the derivatives market, but also signals a commitment to reshape conventional financial structures. So these are big words here. I mean, this could be very impactful. We could even see the price start to react from some of this stuff. We've been speculating that the price is going to go down. That's still always a possibility. We can always see this stuff flip-flop. We could continue to see good news, and we continue to see price go down. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Let's finish this article and we'll take a look at the price. This marks a significant step towards maturation and acceptance of digital assets, paving the way for a new era in the financial industry. A bold prediction by Brito suggests that XRP could soar to astonishing $10,000. This prediction transcends a mere price point. It taps into the inherent design of XRP, positioning it to meet the diverse needs of 7.5 billion people globally. So this is talking basically the world population here. If this audacious claim holds true, XRP's trajectory could have a ripple effect crossing the broader crypto market. So if it's really going to be in the center of the world finance, this number right here, you got to take into consideration. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at what? Bitcoin's at around 43,000. So this number, considering all this, if this comes true or even remotely true, I think it would honestly be greater than this, considering the use case, the utility, and the global adoption happening at the same time for cryptocurrencies, as well as the Bitcoin halving coming through with the positive sentiment also for the excitement that's still looming from the Bitcoin ETFs. So it goes on to talk about the CFT token down here. We've discussed that several times, and we actually just dropped some more on it here in the Market Misfits Academy. As XRP cements its position in the derivatives market and social media buzzes with predictions of $10,000 price surge, the cryptocurrency landscape is undergoing a significant transformation. Ripple's ISDA membership exemplifies the integration of digital assets into traditional financial institutions, hitting at a paradigm shift in how we perceive and utilize cryptocurrencies. So for those of you that don't know, Ripple can do more than send cryptos. It's more than a crypto. The XRP ledger is designed for more than just to send to transfer dollars to dollars. So the use case for it surpasses just sending value or money. But let's take a look at the chart. So we're going to go to the XRP chart real quick, then we're going to go to Bitcoin, then we're going to come back to XRP. So we previously had this breakout here of this equidistant channel. So you can see this is a demo account, by the way. We are still looking for the right account to be trading cryptos on. We want to be using MetaTrader 4 because that's where our EA is. But anyway, so we've been trading recently on KuCoin and just looking to get more precise. So all that training and everything is inside of the Pro Mentorship. So long story short, you want to be making very precise, calculated moves using fixed variables. That might sound like another language or something to some people, but again, this is why we make platforms, so that we can bring understanding faster to people about what this stuff is. Now, inside of the Market Misfits, we have a general platform explaining and teaching the market cycles based on a Wyckoff method. There's much more to trading than there is you could put into one video, or really hardly even one course. That's why we have 3 courses, because it's people need to go through this in stages. You know, a lot of people will rush in and grab the first couple bits of information that they see and try to go out or not try to go out. They'll go out and open a live account and try to become consistently profitable and not even go through the entire training, seeing it too many times to count, you know. And I've been one of those people before. I was trading with live money. It was 3 years before I even opened a demo account, but then realized how important it is to open a demo account to test. So anyways, didn't mean to get off track there, but we are in a descending channel right here. So we're going to look at this real quick. We have another spike down. So this could have been a liquidation spring. Again, we're going off of the Wyckoff trading cycles, that method. So looking for a possible breakout here since we had taken out these lows again. So before, when we called this breakout here, we got a breakout here, and then we just started going down. Like, again, this is not coincidence. Looking for a breakout right here at around 57 cents to possibly resume here, but also, and I don't want to get too far in XRP. Let's get over to Bitcoin, but also keeping in mind that monthly time frame is looking very bearish. So let's switch on over to Bitcoin real fast and take a look and try to get an idea of what the sentiment is for the market. So over here on Bitcoin, we also have this descending consolidation. We have not taken out lows over here though, as we have on XRP. So again, it's just kind of funny that this is that same spike that we saw on XRP, but this consolidation has not gone down past this to take out, because traders are typically going to put their stop losses or their sell orders or whatever the case right down past this stuff, these points. And so the makers, they like to push this. When I say makers, I mean the larger central banks and hedge funds, et cetera, et cetera. They'll like to push this stuff down if the price is right. If there's enough money sitting down here, then they'll do their calculations to see how much money it's going to take to push the market down, how much they're going to gain. So they're calculating, making measured moves the same as we are. They're just doing it in a different fashion. So typically this is showing a decreasing in selling pressure or momentum, because we're not making any great strides. So whenever you have a good, strong trend, you're making big, strong strides coming up out of those dips, and you're breaking structure each time. So when we refer to breaking structure, we're talking about breaking these points. So this will be a point right here. And in fact, this downward consolidating channel, this is a type of market structure. So we're looking for this structure to be broken. So when you see BOS on our analysis, that means that if this happens here, we're looking to our next swing high right here to get a break of structure here to further solidify, you know, a greater conviction in going up. So if you see this break of structure, or if you see it right here, so we broke here, that's simply what we're saying. So the market was maintaining a certain type of, it was holding 2 boundaries, and then it breaks the boundaries. So this is a significant indicator. So also down here on the RSI, not too much going on down here. Really expecting this to come down a little bit further, but we will wait and see what happens. Let's clear this stuff off of here real fast and take a look at the larger time frames to see what's happening. We went over this on the last call. You know, just always coming back into the markets, it's good to take a look at the broader picture, even though we looked at this the other day, it's a good reminder. Okay, so big, ugly for bulls. This is ugly, or it could be good. I guess it depends on your perspective. Market goes down, that's good for buying, but it's not good for buying right here. Not financial advice. There's a whole bunch of other factors that you need to consider when making your decision. So when we go to the daily time frame on Bitcoin, this is looking a lot more like an ascending channel right here, and this is kind of looking like a flagpole to me. So will this play out to the bottom? This is kind of, and honestly, this is what I'm thinking, that we will come out and at least clear out some of these lows if we move forward from here. So again, people will have their stop losses, their sell orders, all this stuff down here. And so that's how you can say, like, these areas are full of liquidity because people going long-term, trading spot, futures, whatever. They're going to have their stop losses way down here. So to get, sometimes it's like a bow and arrow. Sometimes to get that arrow to shoot further, you got to do what? You got to draw your string back a lot further. So looking for either a quick jab down or to find some support somewhere and get some type of consolidation, and then see a breakout of that consolidation down to a next support. And so we're wanting to align this type of structure along with the support, really thinking there's a good chance that we could come in down here to the 30K mark for Bitcoin. Now, XRP has been known to move against Bitcoin. So let's take a look at so what we want to see. Let's go ahead and get all this off of here again real quick. So what we want to see, for instance, down here at the 30K, it actually starts at 31K. So what we want to see, for instance, was see this little upward rising consolidation breakdown. Might get pulled back here, come back up, retest this structure, and see some kind of double rejection. And then typically down here, we want to look for the same kind of thing. Not that it's always going to be picture perfect or anything, because it's not, but the main thing we're looking for, if price does come down here, or if it does break to here for trading opportunities, we're still not looking for selling opportunities. We're looking for buying opportunities. So it's a much better scenario to buy down here, again, not financial advice, than it is to buy right here without some really heavy fundamental reasons for your decision making. Now, down here, it's a lot safer, obviously, because we're buying low. We'd be buying low, and we're buying on top of a major support, and we would be doing so with price action confirmation and confirmation also in fundamentals. So you can see too, also on the RSI, we are below the 50 mark on the RSI, and we have a bearish cross here. So it's looking good for bears right now, and really it's looking good for everybody. You just got to have the right mindset. If you're all loaded up and the price goes down, then that's good, because you can get more. Not saying to get more, but that's the type of mindset to have. Warren Buffett once said, he said the market is a device for taking money from the impatient and giving it to the patient. And he expressed that if the market goes down, then good. If he buys a stock and the price goes down, then good. He'll buy some more of it. So I think it's really important that we adopt that type of mindset and not be fixed on what we can get in today. As investors, that's for day trading. You want it today, then come over to Starting Point or our passive day trading model, because we're doing smaller moves and you can take profits every day. But with this, when long-term investing, you got to have a lot more patience. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But looking for a scenario, something like this, I think that we already probably got our spring up out of here. And so the spring would be this right here. You're trying to point these out better so that people understand what this is about. Don't want to go too far into depth. Don't want to go too far into depth in the misfits group. But this is just one of the indicators showing that we have probably a better chance of going down because we were in this consolidation. Right around here is when the ETF news came out. Looks like we're priming up to go down. We have several indicators pointing us that way. So for the daily, we'll be looking on a candle close below 41,161. So why is that important when we come over and look at XRP? Because a lot of times the whole entire market is going to follow what Bitcoin is doing, but sometimes we're going to look at the XRP Bitcoin chart. Sometimes price does move the other direction. So this was a chart that we were looking at on the weekly. Take a quick glimpse at it again. So each time that this chart's gone up, that means the XRP was going up when Bitcoin was either going down, or XRP went up when Bitcoin was consolidating, or if it just straight up outperformed it. So if you take a look at this on a macro view here, like we zoom way out, you can see that we've been in a constant downtrend, but that's okay. XRP's had a lot of resistance, not just on the charts from price levels, but in the world. So they've been in court now for a while facing that lawsuit, and that's expected to end somewhere in April. You know, a lot of people will say, "Hey, it's already ended. What are you talking about?" Like, no, it's not 100% over yet. If it was, and things would probably be a lot different, but they're not. This is where we are. We are down here at the support level on XRP. Previously from the bottom of this range, we have gone up here. In 105 days, we saw a 129% increase over Bitcoin. Oh, and that's over Bitcoin. So not just by itself, but over Bitcoin. So, and right here, so that meaning Bitcoin could have been moving up as well, but it outperformed it by this much. And so the next time that we were down here, we went up 123%. And that was in 112 days. So here we are down here again, and we're just got to wait and see what happens. There's another small one right here. We did see an increase, and that was a 54%. So nothing yet. We're reaching the bottom of this support here. You know, things are cooking in the market fundamentally. Let's take a quick look at the Forex factory real quick. So a lot of the times cryptocurrencies are going to be doing the opposite of what the dollar index is doing. But honestly, recently I've been seeing it follow the dollar a lot, oddly enough. But the reason for that is a lot of times when the dollar is down, you're going to see indices like the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P, those go up. So risk on assets go up, but Bitcoin kind of plays both sides of the fence there. But so when we're over here looking at USD information, and we are going to be trading Forex. So we're going to be trading Forex this week and next week and next month. So we're getting back into Forex. So just making a habit of coming over here, seeing the dollar's performance, looking at core retail sales. So we got green for dollar, retail sales. You know, what do we have coming up for the rest of the week? Building permits. So for those of y'all that are new, it's these red folders, this unemployment claims right here. I think this is the insurance. Yep, the number of individuals who filed for unemployment insurance for the first time during the past week. So greater than forecast is good for the currency. So if the dollar's going up or if the dollar's going down and we see a bunch of red, and then over here on Friday, nothing really huge. We have preliminary UOM consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. This is mild. Tends to have a mild impact, if any at all. You know, those are things that we're going to be looking at as far, and also, you know, to get a better idea of what's happening with the indices, because Bitcoin is going to follow the Dow Jones. Let's pull it up real quick. Or historically it has anyway. So let's look at let's take these off of here. Let's just do a quick overlay. We'll do a weekly. We had this up. Let's remove drawings. And then let's do an overlay here. So we got the Dow Jones up on the weekly. Let's pull up Bitcoin. A new price scale. So let's take a look here real quick. Don't want to get too into depth into this, but you can see the similarities here. Let's blow this up. But this tells a whole lot. I'm not going to go over every single bit of it. Number one, I don't know every single bit of it, but I'm never going to know every single bit of it. But you can tell just by looking at these two that for the most part, like right here, the Dow Jones hit an all-time high, and then it was months later we saw an all-time high for Bitcoin. And so when we saw the drop, Bitcoin actually dropped first, and then we saw the Dow Jones drop. So right here, we're getting across. And one of the main reasons for this is the ETF speculation. Of course, that's one of the things that caused this orange line, Bitcoin, to go up as the Dow was going down. But if we look at one point in time, but if we look in the most recent right here, these are both going up. So when the Dow Jones makes a new all-time high, more than likely, depending on what's happening with the crypto economy, then that's going to determine what will really happen. But because these are offset and it's not like tick for tick or anything by any means. But in general, when we see the Dow Jones make a new all-time high, chances are we're going to see Bitcoin following shortly after, because here we hit all-time high. Then afterward, we saw Bitcoin hit an all-time high. And then when we saw the drop, we saw Bitcoin drop, then we saw Dow Jones drop. Now we're seeing a little bit of conflicting, but we're seeing the Dow come down right now. So we'll have to see what happens over here to Bitcoin. Let's take a look real quick too, just as we're on here. I want to take a look at the dollar index. So we're going to put the dollar index up here, DXY. So for those of y'all that are new, DXY is stocks, futures. So here we are, new price scale. Let's turn this red. We can tell the difference here. So now we have, I'm sure y'all have seen these. If you look at Twitter, you're going to see a lot of this stuff right here. So the red is the dollar. So when we saw, let's blow this up. Let's get rid of this RSI down here. Let's just look at this for a second. So you can see when we're going down on the dollar, we're going up on Bitcoin, and we're going up on the Dow Jones. When we're going down on Bitcoin, when we started going down right here, let me get an arrow out real quick. So when we saw the Dow start to go down here, we come right straight down here. What started to go up? Dollar started to go up. Now with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin started going down right here for this pullback, if we look straight down here, not far, you can see that the dollar had started to come up right here. We're looking at this mark right here. We had hit a bottom here and we started going up. So, and then again, right here, we saw Bitcoin going up the same time as the dollar. So it's not always like per, you know, like I said, like tick for tick. That's not the way that it always goes. But for the most part, we are seeing these divergent. So you're going to see the dollar go up and we're going to see, you know, the Dow go down, Bitcoin go down. So right now, what are we seeing with the dollar? We're seeing the dollar go down. We had a pull up. And so we're just got to cover this on another video, on another training, another overview. You guys didn't want to take too long on this, but this is a good subject to cover. We're probably going to cover this in the starting point. Don't want to confuse the crap out of people. But anyways, you guys, that's going to do it for now. If you want to get into the market misfits and start learning about cryptos for free, we have a training course. If you want to come over to the starting point, we have a place that's ready for you to start learning how to do all this stuff. And we have a passive day trading model. We have our own platform. So feel free to reach out and holler. If you want to get into the misfits, we're going to drop some links in the description if you're seeing this on YouTube. And if you're seeing it on Facebook, then we'll drop it in the comments. And we will see y'all on the next one. See ya.